We just got our LeveLuk K8. We had an SD501, but we decided to upgrade to the LeveLuk K8s. The difference is that there's an extra plate in the LeveLuk K8. So you have 8 plates rather than 7 that we had in our SD501. So this is just the official unboxing of our K8. Comes in a packet, compensation plan DVD, your quick guide, tells you how to hook up your machine, but it's very easy. If you've ever done it once, you'll never have a problem doing it again. Here is a operational manual. It's actually really big. It's kind of awesome, but it comes with a lot of good information. It's about as heavy as a real book. Comes another DVD, which is the instruction manual. It's got your fixtures, got your aerator, comes with pH drops, comes with your cleaning solution, your power cord, more pH stuff, and actually, which is really cool, which I've noticed with the K8s, since I've actually hooked up quite a few K8s for a bunch of people that have ordered them, it actually comes with a cool, a different aerator, one that's actually silver, matches our, So anyways, here it is. And there it is. LeveLuk K8. It's actually, I believe, 2 or 3 pounds heavier than the previous model, the SD501. But you know, these things are built like you know, Chevys or Rolls Royces. These are actually medical devices, so you know, you get what you pay for. So here it is, and we're going to do a second video to show you how we hook it up. Alright, so here's the second portion of the video. This is, now we are setting up the LeveLuk K8. So we just unboxed the K8, now we're setting it up, and pretty much you just take it out, and here are these 2 red plugs, one on here. This is where your kangenwater is going to be coming out of. And right here, this is where your acidic water is going to be coming out of. And so, I'm just setting it up. Before we plug anything in or hook it up, I just want to show you this is an electrolysis enhancer port where I put the electrolysis enhancer fluid in there. And it actually enhances the electrolysis process of your strong kangenwater and strong acidic 2.5. Then we are going to take the power cord and plug it into the back of the machine. Plug it into a power outlet. And we are good to go. As you can see, it turns on, it says powering on. So this comes with a white aerator which says you know, tap, shower, and ion. The cool thing about this is that you get to use this if you want the shower part of it, but the K8 actually comes with this really cool one, so we can actually just pop this on, but before we do so, take this part off. A little red plug in there I totally forgot about. Just remove it, put it through there, And actually it's cool, it powers off on its own. There's no other kangenwater machine that actually allows you to do that. That's another feature of this machine. So you put this on through there, screw it on like so. Takes a little elbow grease, and you're good to go. And just screw that onto your sink. It's actually, if you want to, actually maneuver it around to make it fit your, your needs. There it is, simple. Then hook up your machine. Your acidic or wastewater will drain into the sink. Here's your kangenwater spout, where you'll be getting your drinking water, your beauty water, and your clean water. So we're going to turn it on. As you can see, this is just tap water. As soon as you flip a switch, you're turning on the machine, and the machine automatically turns on. There's no, power on button. You don't need the power on. It automatically reads when the water is running through the machine, and the machine turns on its own. So we all like to drink that 9.5. But pretty much when you get a new machine, you want to run it through the machine for at least 2 minutes, and or longer. But you're activating the, here's the double carbon antibacterial filter, and so when you run water through your machine for the very first time, you'll never have to do this again, but when you do, you want to at least run it through your machine for at least 2 minutes. You can run it on clean. And we'll get to the third portion of this video in a moment. Okay, so now this is the third portion of the video, and we are going to show you the pH of the water and the oxidation or antioxidant properties of the water. So we have 2 cups here, and we have an ORP meter here. This reads the antioxidant levels of a water, or the oxidizing levels of the water. If it is a negative number, then it is antioxidant rich. And if it is a positive number, as you can see here, then it is very oxidizing. So anyways, we have some Dasani. This, pretty much represents your, conventional bottled waters that you could buy at any market: Aquafina, Dasani, Arrowhead, etc. Pour it in a cup, and in the other cup we're going to be pouring our kangenwater. As soon as you turn on the sink, here comes the kangenwater. To show you the difference in whether or not the water is oxidizing or antioxidant. I'm going to turn on the pinpoint meter, and here is the Dasani. As you can see, it is around 325 and climbing. And it shows, right over here, it's very acidic, very oxidizing, just as your tap water, your sports drinks, your sodas. but it's showing here that your bottled waters, or your reverse osmosis, your distilled waters are a positive 200 and above, which means it's very oxidizing. Now, I'm going to go over to our kangenwater. As you can see on here, it says that it's anywhere from negative 300 to 400 and above. I'm going to go in here and show you right off the bat, it just shot up and it just keeps climbing. And so it's a negative 500, and you know, I've seen it go up to negative 800, and it's actually climbing. So if we just kept it in there, I'm pretty sure it'd go up to negative 700, 800. And there you go. It goes to show you that your bottled water, your conventional, the water that you're spending your hard-earned money on is very oxidizing, and it just goes to show if you have a kangenwater machine, you're going to be drinking very antioxidant-rich water. Okay, so I already just showed you how oxidizing this water is right here, and I showed you how antioxidant-rich kangenwater is. Now I'm going to show you the pH of the water. Okay, and this is a pH color chart, and it shows you, green is neutral, and orange or red is acidic, and purple is alkaline. So I'm going to show you whether or not your water is alkaline, neutral, or acidic. So here is your Dasani. This represents your bottled water that you buy in stores. A couple of drops. Mix that up. Show you how acidic the water is. Here is kangenwater. I'm going to show you how alkaline the water is. So pretty much what happens is when you purchase yourself a kangenwater machine, doesn't matter if it's the K8, SD51, doesn't matter. Enagic is an amazing 41-plus-year-old company that produces medical devices that you can now have in your home, and you can get rid of your bottled waters. You no longer have to buy bottled waters. It's just really a waste of money, and it's stressful because you think you're drinking healthy water, you're buying the most expensive bottled water in the market, and you really unless you've done this before, you don't know whether or not you're drinking something very acidic or something alkaline, something good for you or something bad for you. So now I'm showing you that your bottled water that you're buying in the stores is in fact acidic, and the machine that you now have in your home, or should have in your home, is alkaline. So go ahead and get to the person that sent you this video, and good luck.